Thank you for joining me here today at the Worthington Diamond Mine. We're located just a short distance outside of southwest Arkansas's Crater of Diamond State Park, which is a 911-acre park of no hunting, and we're right next to it where the bucks can grow large without being disturbed and then come over here when they're hungry. I planted winter wheat here, and I also planted some across the way here. That is fresh. It just grew up, and the deer love it. They've been eating it, and if you'll notice, there are some deer tracks here as well. And so they've been walking through here in the mud, and fortunately the weather cooperated this year. Planted the seed and fertilized it, and it grew up. Now, the reason for this funny looking cage here is you cannot tell how much winter wheat the deer are eating unless you put a cage over it where they can't eat it, and then you realize, oh, it's not that the grass is growing slow, the deer are nibbling it down to the ground. So anyway, all of this would be much taller if it weren't for the deer. But this kind of a ratty cage that I've used year after year as an indicator shows that it's growing really well. We've had favorable weather for it, and so they love coming in and eating this fresh winter wheat. It's like grass. And I also put some corn out for them and persimmons, which they love, both of them. And over here there's a sign, let's see, warning, baiting deer is illegal. This corn pile is intended for squirrels, chipmunks, and other such critters. Any deer found eating this corn will be shot. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to shoot some deer here. And it is legal to bait deer. And we baited them with corn and persimmons and winter wheat as well. I camp, I hunt inside this camper, and I can be in out of the wind and the rain. And it did rain here this morning, and it also is gonna rain some more this afternoon. Now, tomorrow is the beginning of modern gun season. Today is Friday, November 11th, 2022, and archery season's been going on for a while, but modern gun season starts tomorrow. I've got my 30-06 all ready for tomorrow, but I hadn't been bow hunting, so I just got out and did a little target practicing to make sure everything was all right. I found all the arrows I shot but one, but anyway, that's doing pretty good. Just little practice. Got to be sure you hit the deer and kill them. You don't want to hit them and wound them and have them run off. But let me show you. I sit in here, and with archery you need to be pretty close because you don't want to wound them, you want to kill them. And because it's no good if you shoot a deer and they run off and die. But with the food right here and me hunting right there, it's pretty nice setup. So I've got a cushion to sit on, and I hide behind this camo, and anyway, it's a nice setup. I also made shooting lanes over here. One of them, this is for the deer to just walk through, and if you make a trail, they'll follow it. So I made a trail through the weeds over there, and then this trail I made, and then I planted winter wheat in it. So they'll come there and eat and walk down it. But anyway, all that's green that you see over there is winter wheat and is growing well, and this is too. So anyway, hunting season is about to start. So I plan to bow hunt this evening, then modern gun starts a half hour before sunrise tomorrow. And I plan to hunt here in the morning, and all weekend we've got cool weather coming in. I can think of a lot of opening days that it was hot and you swatted mosquitoes and everything, but it's cool and wet, and the deer will be moving, and I'll be here when they come by. We've got a 10-acre plot here, and like I say, I'm right near a 911-acre no hunting state park, so we ought to have deer come in, and they have been, and there are tracks all through here. So Thank you for joining me for this hunting at the diamond mine update.